Stop what you're doing for a moment and listen carefully. There's something happening in your conversations with women that most men completely overlook. Subtle signals of attraction hiding in plain sight. Every day, women are sending these signals through just three simple words. You've probably heard them before without realizing the explosive meaning behind them. Imagine being able to recognize when a woman is genuinely attracted to you, not through obvious compliments or flirtation, but through the small, natural phrases she lets slip when she feels comfortable. That's exactly what I'm going to show you today. Over 90% of men hear these words every day and completely miss their significance, leaving them confused or uncertain about a woman's feelings. By the end of this video, you'll have the decoder key to detect attraction in ordinary conversations. You'll understand what she truly means and never view interactions the same way again. This is your first step toward the attraction advantage. I'm Amelia from Stoic Paradox, where we explore the hidden psychology behind human connection and attraction. Think about the last time a woman said something that made you pause, that moment when you wondered, was that just friendly, or was there something more? That feeling isn't random. There's a scientific reason you notice it. After analyzing over 1,000 hours of real conversations, psychologists have identified three specific phrases women unconsciously use when they start developing romantic feelings. These are not the obvious compliments or flirtatious lines you see in movies or dating guides. They are subtle, natural expressions that reveal how she feels when her guard is down. Most men completely miss these signals, leaving them unsure whether a woman is genuinely interested. That's where the power of emotional awareness comes in. By learning to recognize these phrases, you gain an insight that most people never notice, the ability to see attraction before it's explicitly stated. Today, I'm going to guide you step by step through these three key phrases. You'll learn what they really mean, why they matter, and how to recognize them in ordinary conversations. By the end, you'll be able to detect attraction with clarity, giving you a significant advantage in understanding women's feelings and deepening your connections. Now that you understand why most men miss these subtle signals, it's time to focus on the key phrases themselves. These aren't tricks or manipulative tactics. They're natural, unconscious expressions of genuine interest. By noticing them, you gain what we call the attraction advantage, the ability to recognize romantic feelings before they are explicitly stated. In the next sections, we'll explore the three phrases that reveal true attraction: you matter, we, and safe. Each one carries a deep emotional message, and understanding them will completely change the way you interpret conversations with women. Let's start with the first phrase, you matter. At first glance, it might seem simple, almost casual, but in reality, it carries significant emotional weight. When a woman says you matter, she is acknowledging your presence, your influence, and your importance in her life in a way that goes beyond surface-level interaction. Think about it. How often do people genuinely tell others, you matter? Rarely. So, when this phrase comes from someone, it is intentional and meaningful. It's her way of recognizing the impact you have on her life, whether through your attention, support, or emotional connection. It reflects that she values you for who you are, not just for what you do or the attention you give her. Often, this phrase arises when a woman feels genuinely listened to and understood. She notices the care you show, the way you remember small details about her life, or the way you respond thoughtfully to her challenges. You matter is her way of saying, you've made a difference, and I appreciate your presence. Importantly, this is more than a compliment. It's a signal of growing emotional connection. It shows she sees your personality, your integrity, and your consistency, not just in the moment, but over time. When she says, you matter, she's acknowledging that you have become a meaningful part of her life. To recognize this in everyday conversations, pay attention to moments when she expresses gratitude, remembers little things you've shared, or highlights your significance. These subtle cues indicate that her feelings are deepening, and she is beginning to see you as someone she genuinely values. In short, hearing you matter is not just about feeling appreciated, it's a glimpse into her emotional world. It signals respect, recognition, and the beginning of a deeper connection. When you notice this phrase, take it seriously. It's one of the clearest verbal signs that a woman is starting to develop meaningful feelings for you. The second phrase to recognize is we. At first, it might seem like a simple pronoun, but in the context of attraction, it carries a powerful meaning. When a woman begins using we instead of I, she is signaling that she sees you as part of her world, someone she envisions sharing experiences and decisions with. For example, if she says, "We should try that new restaurant," or "We can handle this together," she isn't just suggesting plans, she's expressing inclusion and partnership. Using we indicates that she values your presence, your input, and your connection. It reflects the early stages of thinking about a shared future, not just the present moment. This subtle shift in language is significant because it demonstrates emotional investment. She is no longer thinking in terms of herself alone, she is imagining both of you together. We reflects trust, mutual respect, and a willingness to blend your lives, even in small ways. It is a verbal cue that she is beginning to see the relationship as a shared journey rather than separate paths. Recognizing this phrase involves paying attention to how often she frames conversations around we instead of I. When she naturally includes you in ideas, decisions, or future plans, it indicates that she values your role in her life and is beginning to envision you as a partner, not just a friend or acquaintance. The beauty of this phrase is in its subtlety. It's not a declaration of love or a dramatic gesture. It's a natural reflection of how she thinks about you and your connection. By noticing when she uses we, you gain insight into her growing emotional investment and the shift from casual interest to meaningful attachment. In short, we is a signal of inclusion, partnership, and shared vision. It's her way of saying, without words, that she sees a future with you, values your presence, and wants you to be part of her journey. The third and perhaps most powerful phrase is safe. When a woman says, "I feel safe with you," she isn't talking about physical protection alone. She's expressing emotional security, trust, and vulnerability. In today's fast-paced and often stressful world, feeling safe is rare, and when someone shares that feeling with you, it's a profound indication of their emotional investment. Emotional safety goes beyond being kind or polite. It means she can be her authentic self around you, her true thoughts, quirks, fears, and dreams, without fear of judgment or rejection. She trusts that you won't mock, dismiss, or exploit her vulnerability. This is a level of comfort that only develops when she perceives consistency, patience, and presence from you over time. Recognizing this phrase involves observing how she interacts with you emotionally. Does she open up about personal matters, share her feelings or past experiences, express worries or hopes she doesn't tell others? These are signs that she feels secure enough to lower her walls. Saying safe verbally confirms what her actions already reveal. Emotional safety is the foundation for lasting intimacy. Attraction might spark interest, but safety nurtures connection and deepens trust. When a woman feels safe with you, she is more likely to share, engage, and invest in the relationship. It is a clear signal that she views you as more than just a casual presence. You are becoming someone she trusts, relies on, and values in a meaningful way. In short, hearing "I feel safe with you" is one of the clearest signs of genuine interest. It reflects vulnerability, emotional closeness, and a desire for connection. When a woman expresses this, she is acknowledging not only her trust in you, but also the depth of the bond forming between you. This phrase is a verbal window into her feelings and a profound signal that your connection is evolving into something real and lasting. Let's take a moment to review the three key phrases we've explored: you matter, we, and safe. On the surface, they may seem simple, but each carries deep emotional significance that reveals genuine attraction. You matter signals recognition and appreciation. It shows that she values your presence and the impact you have on her life, highlighting emotional connection beyond superficial interactions. We reflects inclusion and partnership. When she starts using this word, she is imagining a shared experience and envisioning a future together. It demonstrates that she sees you as an integral part of her life, someone whose presence matters in her decisions and plans. Safe is the clearest sign of emotional intimacy. It indicates trust, vulnerability, and comfort. She feels secure enough to open up, be authentic, and let her guard down. This is where connection deepens and true intimacy begins. These three phrases are subtle, yet powerful, indicators of genuine interest. They show that she is noticing your value, imagining you in her life, and trusting you with her emotional well-being. Recognizing them gives you an attraction advantage, the ability to see feelings that often go unspoken. By paying attention to these words in everyday conversations, you can better understand her intentions, deepen your connection, and respond in ways that strengthen the bond. Emotional intelligence is the key to noticing these cues and appreciating the depth behind simple phrases. If this video has given you new insights into recognizing attraction, take a moment to hit the like button so others can benefit from this knowledge as well. Your support helps us reach more people who want to improve their emotional awareness and understanding of human connection. I'd also love to hear from you in the comments. Have you noticed any of these phrases, you matter, we, or safe, in your conversations? Did you realize their deeper meaning in hindsight? Sharing your experiences can help others recognize these subtle signals and improve their own relationships. And don't forget to subscribe to Stoic Paradox. Every week, we explore mindset, emotional mastery, and the psychology behind human connection, giving you the tools to build deeper, more meaningful relationships. Join our community and continue learning how awareness and emotional intelligence can transform your connections with others.